Hi there, Paul here at the beach, right? What is this 1979 shark movie Jaws all about? I can explain. Yes, Jaws the film, the film that made millions of people afraid to dip their toes in the ocean. Let's dive into this cinematic masterpiece, shall we? Story takes place in the fictional town of Amityville Island, where the locals are about as sharp as a beach ball. Our protagonist, Chief Martin Brody, played by Roy Scheider, is a former New York cop who's afraid of water. Yeah, makes sense, because that's exactly who you'd want policing a beach town, right? Anyway, the film opens with a young woman becoming a late-night snack for a great white shark. Brody wants to close the beaches, makes sense. But the mayor, played by Murray Hamilton, who apparently got his degree in economics from a cereal box, insists on keeping them open for the tourist season. Enter Max Hooper. That's Richard Dreyfuss. He plays a marine biologist who's about as popular with the locals as a seagull at a picnic. He confirms it's a shark attack, but the mayor still won't budge. And it's not until a young boy becomes shark chow in broad daylight that the town says, yeah, you know what, maybe, just maybe, we have a bit of a problem here. All right. The town hires Quint, played by Robert Shaw. He's a crusty old sea captain who's pretty much essentially a walking, talking bottle of rum. He, Brody, and Hooper set out on Quint's boat, which is called the Orca, to hunt the shark. What could go wrong, right? Now, here's where it gets kind of interesting. The mechanical shark in the film, lovingly nicknamed Bruce after Spielberg's lawyer, was about as cooperative as a cat in a bathtub, and that's not much. This forced Spielberg to imply the shark's presence rather than show it in many occasions, and that actually inadvertently wrapped up the suspense and made the movie a little bit better. And the film's iconic two-note theme, John Williams composed it, and Spielberg initially thought he was joking. Turns out those two notes would go on to trigger anxiety in beachgoers for decades to come. As for the ending, well, our intrepid trio face off against the shark. Quint gets eaten faster than you can say chum. Hooper disappears, at least temporarily. And Brody, our aquaphobic hero, is left alone in the sinking boat. In a moment of desperation, he shoves a pressurized air tank into the shark's mouth and then shoots it, causing the shark to explode like the world's largest, scaliest, probably smelliest piñata. Here's some trivia for you. Rod Scheider ad-libbed the famous line, "Gonna need a bigger boat," providing that sometimes the best lines come when actors ignore the script. I've been saying that for years. Oh, also, the woman who played Mrs. Kinter, the mother of the boy who was eaten, well, many years later, she just happened to walk into a restaurant and found out it was owned by the actor who played her son in the film. Wow, they hadn't seen each other ever since filming, proving that Jaws reunions can happen in the most unexpected places. Jaws became the first summer blockbuster, too, grossing over $470 million worldwide. It also ensured that beach attendance dropped significantly in 1975, much to the delight of dermatologists everywhere. Or maybe not, it could have put them out of business. Anyway, in conclusion, Jaws is a tale of man versus nature, where nature is represented by a giant mechanical fish with taste for human flesh and a kind of a knack for defying physics. It's a film that proves that with a good script, clever direction, and a malfunctioning robot, you can create a masterpiece that will terrify generations and single-handedly support the indoor pool industry. So anyway, next time you're at the beach and you hear that iconic dun dun dun, just remember, it's probably just the ice cream truck. Probably. Side note, I was in a shark horror movie called Shark Waters, where I played a captain with a way too small boat. It didn't end great for me, but that's another story. Okay, what do you think? Anything to add? What did I get right? If anything, what did I get wrong? Please let me know. Share, subscribe, and comment. And thank you very much.